Whoa! Almost getting taken out by an umbrella. What do you mean you're in there? Why can't you get out? Where are you going now? Come with me if you want to live.
This could be the worst £26 we've ever spent.
The heart is beating fast. They actually ask for your shoe and they put it in a basket up on the roof. Oh, come on. Oh. So yeah, Nicola's already in there. So I guess we'll catch up with a little bit of her footage of Bouillon Castle before we explore the village. Bit of a murky day, and in fact, it's going to be a bit of a wet week, I think. Anyway, over to Nicola.
New day, new castle. This one is Bouillon in Belgium. Not sure if I was meant to come in this little nook. You know, the nooks and crannies. Have to find out what they're all about. So I'm up the tallest bit, the tower, the clock tower. Rather nice views. Shame it's not a bit brighter, but never mind. This is Bouillon, or whatever it's called, the town. And there's the river. And then out that way, whole load of forests. Come in this little alcove and I've ended up in this little cave type thing. It's really tight and really narrow. Got a bit panicky there. But I'm going to find my way out, and now the bird of prey show's about to start, so I'm going to go and watch that and then carry on with my tour. I'll show you out. See how dark it is? And uneven. Underground river or well or something under here. Wow. I must say this castle has been very, very impressive, even without a tour guide or a guidebook or anything, just me. Yum yum.
And so, Nicola, the last castle of this particular trip, Bouillon?
Bouillon? Not sure how you pronounce it.
Bouillon.
Absolutely. Loved it. Loved it. I think this one was maybe 10. So I've done so many castles over the time, I've forgotten what they cost.
Really? It doesn't feel like you've done hardly any.
No, you can get guides for all these castles, by the way, and I didn't bother at all. I just wandered around, and you can pretty much make out what's what. But the thing I loved about Bouillon is that it's in its natural state, so it's ruined-ish, but it's still fairly intact. Loads of different little alleyways and things to see. Really, really interesting. Well marked. You follow a route. I think it's points 1 to 29, and I actually went back and did it in reverse as well.
29 things to read and look at.
No, there's no reading. There's no reading. You're just looking at things. And just by doing the little viewpoints and going and retracing my steps a couple of times, because I loved it so much, I spent about an hour and a half wandering around. But you could spend longer. But as a bonus, for from April to November, there are also raptor shows in the afternoons. 2 and 3:30 in the off season, and I think 2, 3:30 and 5 in the on season, the high season. And they're well worth it. Last half an hour. They're only in French and Dutch, but you can obviously make out what's going on because it's just birds flying. Apparently the guy is quite funny, but I couldn't make out too much of a little bit of the French, but didn't really get the jokes, so not sure what all that was about. But well worth seeing. That was good as well. So I think in total I was there 2 hours, but you could definitely spend longer. Really, really enjoyed it. So go do that one, definitely.
Bouillon.
Bouillon.
Quality vlog content coming up. I seem to have stumbled across a tractor festival. I probably should have gone to the castle, although they do seem to be serving beer. Oh, listen to that bad boy. Here he comes. Oh, gonna get run over by a tractor. That'll make for good vlog content. Reversing your tractor. Flashback does blowing up our clutch. Pressure's on. Oh, massive. Oh, jeez Louise, that does not look safe. Much more sensible way to get up on the back of a low loader. Hang on a minute. He seems to be dressed like me. Yeah, I could fit in here quite well. Farmer cook. Ooh. Skill of that man. Time to leave the excitement of the tractor festival behind and wander on into the town. Farmer cook, oh yeah. Completely sliced my finger open, look at that, for a bit of quality QHSE, health and safety. Yeah, completely sliced it open on a can of tuna. Well guys, I think that's as much as I'm going to explore the little town this afternoon. It's very quiet, the weather's not too great as well. I get the feeling that the next couple of days are going to be a little bit subdued as we start to face up to the reality of being back in the UK. Maybe the weather's kind of giving us a bit of a forewarning. Oh, bring back Greece.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight.
So hang on, we've just come to a park up for tonight. Why are you in a different van?
Because I brought us to a camper van shop park up. Dangerous.
She said it was a free park up. This could work out to be very expensive. Where are you? What do you mean you're in there? Why can't you get out? I'm not kidding you, by the way. It is stuck. Can take you nowhere.
Actually,
Where are you going now?
you could climb it to actually get things.
Oh my lord.
Or
I could just put your way
I
in
was
there.
going to say I could lock you in there when you annoy me.
Me?
Wow.
Yeah, what are you doing going in here? That's cheating on camper vans.
Look, I could even have my own bed. You need to have about 8 people to...
Who wants to join the channel? Tell you what, I have an idea. We'll just pack our van into the back of this motorhome and drive with them.
That's hilarious.
So I'm just going to say, guys, if I was in charge of designing camper vans, I'd probably end up with something like this. A bit strange. Guys, this place has even got a staircase in it. Really? That is most peculiar. I managed to pull her away from all the big expensive vans.
I liked one of them very much. Not that I don't still love ours. But yeah, I did like one of them. I must admit, the one I got stuck in was my favourite.
Funny that. But now we can spend all that 100 grand that we're not spending on vans on cake. Anyway guys, we'll catch up tomorrow when we're on a little bit of a mission. So guys, yes, good morning. And as I said yesterday, on a bit of a mission today. Now, a couple of years ago, April 2022, we brought ourselves to Ghent in Belgium. And we just happened upon a little fruitery, a little man selling fruits. And we bought a packet and we took this particular selfie. Now this was before we'd actually tasted the fruits. We actually only bought one and shared them. I think to this day they have been the best fruits we have ever had. And we've always said we should come back and try them again. Now, since then, we have been back to Bruges and into Belgium, and we just never came along here. So we thought, you know what, we've got a couple of days spare. Let's get ourselves over to Bruges, park up in Bruges, get across to Ghent, go in, get some frites, go back to Bruges again. Here's the thing. They were, to our memory, the best frites we have ever had. It's always a bit of a risk going back to places, just in case. I remember once on holiday, we had the best gyros, or gyro that you've ever had. Gyros. You know me and my pronunciation. The best gyros we'd ever had. I think it might have been alcohol influenced. So we got one the next evening while completely sober, and it was absolutely disgusting. But yeah, so we're going to take ourselves over now for a coffee, have a bit of a wander around Ghent, and then probably start queuing for the frite man who cooks his frite.
Ah, well, I thought it was in sausage fat. That's what I thought it was. It turns out it's in
Ox fat. And we're getting one each this time.
So poor hearts are going to suffer, but our mouths are hopefully going to have a really good time.
Oh, come on. Oh. Just completely punched her in the head. Don't report me. That really hurt.
Yes.
Let's go get a coffee, eh?
Oh, but you've been wanting to do that for months. Oh, that really
hurt my knuckle as well. Coffee time. Off to a good start. Ordered a coffee, which looks fine. Got copious amounts of cream and some kind of warm.
It's not warm, it's just.
My glass is warm.
Oh, is it? What is that? It tastes alcoholic.
I think it is alcoholic. Any idea what that is? Oh, it's quite warming.
It's lovely.
Oh, that is good.
It was scrunching your face up initially.
Yep, that is definitely alcoholic. 11:15. It's like we're in an airport. Right, so even though the frite man isn't open until 3 o'clock, we thought we'd come down just in case.
And you know what? You're lucky not to get run over in this place. I reckon it rivals Lithuania for things hurtling towards you.
It's getting used to be back in Cambridge, all the bikes over there.
The bikes, the motorbikes, the mopeds, they're all crazy.
And it's those bikes that I really don't like, you know, the ones with the big shed on the front of them that they put like 47 kids in. Yeah, not a big fan of those.
What if they've got 47 dogs in?
That's fine. They can spare one. Right, well, I think Mr. Frite Man is down here somewhere. So we're going to go and see, just make sure it's still there at least. You never know, it might even be open. Lots of tours going on as well. Yeah, there, everyone wave to tour people. Of course, the big issue is we've still got like 3 hours to go, and we keep walking past lots of tempting foods, but we want to keep our appetite for the Frite Man. Please be as good. Please be as good. Hey, Nicola, if only you hadn't had waffles for breakfast.
Well, you say that. I just took a look at the menu, and now I'm really glad I had waffles for breakfast. They start at about €12 for just fruit and maybe a little bit of cream. Crazy price.
Save our money for the Frite Man, which I think is just up here. Oh, we're about to get swallowed by the herd. According to my map, the Frite Man is just down here somewhere. At least his little cabin is.
Oh, please be there, please be there.
Worryingly, there seems to be some construction work going on.
Yes.
Unless that's it with the lights. This is getting a little bit worrying because unless it's one of these, because everything seems to be boarded up, and I hope it's not that one in there. Oh, I really don't want to check. I really don't want to check my map. This is exactly where it is. Oh no. Hang on, what's this?
It was there. It was there.
Oh, hang on, in
There.
here. Oh no. This could be the biggest disaster since disasters. Fritte de Philippe, de Flip. Come with me if you want to live. Oh no. It is, it's one of these ones.
Is it there? Maybe he's moved because of construction. This could be the worst £26 we've ever spent.
More investigation needed. Has he got a phone number? I'm gonna ring him, get him out here. And what a charming police officer that was as well. So he was kind of sitting outside where we think the freaker is. And I just happened to say, I don't suppose you know whether these are open or closed because of the construction. And all he had to do was say, no, sorry. But he went, what do I look like, a tourist guide? The frites. And that's thankfully Nicola has already been in the castle bit the last time we were here. Which at the time, we just finished our Normandy and Brittany in the van. We didn't actually record any vlogs. Well, I recorded some. You've probably seen some of those. I recorded some photography vlogs from there, but we didn't.
Worryingly, I don't remember it. I think that's because I've just done so many castles. But I'm not going in again. I'm just going to peek through the doorway. See if it stirs any memories. Nooks and crannies, nooks and crannies.
So guys, the wandering around Ghent didn't really last too long. We've brought ourselves into the beer house, and we do believe now, reading the reviews, that the Fruit Man is still operational. There were reviews from a couple of days ago, so panic over. We've gone for a Le Trappe Blonde, and Nicola has gone for a Framboise. Not for me, not for me. What I love about drinking in Belgian beer houses is the fact that you get the proper glass with your drink. Well, she's already getting tucked into hers in the background. Feels quite guilty doing this quite wrong on a Wednesday, but absolutely fantastic. Well, cheers.
Cheers. That's my glass.
Oh, it's good to be back in Belgium. It is good to be back in Belgium.
So not only does it come in a really lovely glass and taste amazing, this beer gives you a hug. Oh, I love you, beer.
Whoa! Almost getting taken up by an umbrella. We'll take it. Oh my God, here comes the tram. We're going to get run over. The shop you wanted to bring me to buy some random thing is closed for 15 minutes.
Let's go for another beer and then come back.
With the rain on and the sticker shop closed, we are off to another beer house where apparently they may need an item of my clothing. Whether or not that's true or not, I'm not sure, but that's where we're going. So actually the place we've come to, the lady sitting over here in her crazy big beer, as a deposit for the glass, they actually ask for your shoe and they put it in a basket up on the roof. But it is €14 for a litre and a bit, 1.2 litres. A little bit too much. But anyway, yeah, if you come here and get one of those there, they take your shoe and put it in the roof. I still have both shoes and I've gone for an M&M. Oh, and Nicola has gone for another fizzy pop. Creek. Cherry Creek. I'm back on the blonde again. But yeah, come here, and you probably want to come here early in the day, because I reckon if you come here later in the day after a few of these and get one of those, you'll end up hopping home.
Oh yeah, just as good.
A slim shady blonde, enemy blonde. The fact that they all come in their own specialised glass just makes it feel so much better. Ooh, she's a bit lively. Oh, that's very lively. I'm going to have to let that be for a minute. That's a bit bubbly. We're having a wee sneaky one before we go for the frites. This is a bink blonde. Apologies, you missed the pour. Ooh, citrusy. Oh, that's a palate cleanser. Probably my least favourite from the three.
Oh.
But it's not too bad, it's not too bad.
Maybe it'll grow on you.
Most things do. Right, well that's us now. The Frite Man is open, according to Google. I actually feel quite nervous. Will the frites be as good? Have we just spent an extraordinary amount of money? And of course, probably get there in the future, be like €7. You'd be like, God damn it. But yeah, first up, Nicola wants to buy not a fridge magnet, but a sticker.
Sticker for a little box in the van.
And then Frite. Come on, Frite. You can do it. We're delaying the frites here, girl. So while Nicola buys the sticker, that's exactly where she stood 2.5 years ago, contemplating fridge magnets for at least, a couple of hours. Okay, might have over-exaggerated that, but anyway, she's bought herself a sticker, and now there's nothing between us and frites, unless the Frite Man isn't open. Everyone wave to the tourist boat. Hello, tourists! The Frite Man is open! Woo. And you see what I mean? It's just in the middle of all this construction work. It's been 2 years in the making, this. 2 years in the making. Okay. The anticipation is almost as good. All kinds of sauces coming out there as well. But traditional mayonnaise. It's got to be mayonnaise.
Oh, I think just 40 is not going to do it, is it? I think I need a note as well.
Just listen to the sizzle in there, people. Oh my lord, what is that about?
Oh, lost it.
It's a meat. It looks like a meatball. See, if I would say I would have just got my stick and had it. Go on, grab it, grab it, grab it. The order has been placed. The heart is beating fast. Actually, I can probably grab my own.
Yep.
Oh my lord.
They smell amazing. Don't drop them, whatever you do.
2 years in the making. You're already getting wolfed in?
I haven't had one yet. Can I go?
You just had some of my mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
My God, I can smell the goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we need to go and sit down and enjoy these.
You know what? You don't actually need the sauce.
You need mayonnaise, you absolutely need mayonnaise. But let's go find somewhere to perch and eat the Frite. Just get that on a t-shirt.
Incredible.
Eat the
Yeah, I'm not interested until I've eaten these.
You know that, guys. Not interested in you guys, more interested in Frite. Right? But of course, we now have to double up on the selfie. Let's get that done first of all.
They were €3 each, was actually not bad. And then we had ketchup mayonnaise, which is 70 cents each, which we probably didn't need.
Yes, we did. Always mayonnaise, always mayonnaise.
Maybe not the ketchup then.
Well, we are going to now wander back and get the train while munching our frites. Grab the train back to Bruges. And we probably didn't need mayonnaise. Oh, get run over by a tram. That'd be a really bad time to get run over by a tram halfway through your Frite. And I guess we might put a little bit of footage in from our bimbles around Bruges, but I guess that's just going to be Nicola buying chocolates and a couple of beers. And I guess we will catch up tomorrow as we move on to our last full day in mainland Europe before we go back to the land of not very good frites.
Can I have a couple of plain frites? I've swapped you for my tomato frites. Thank you.
She put one frite in, took 4 frites out. Here's a girl who's never going to be poor. Well, guys, Bruges and Ghent, really, really good. Really enjoyed that. We came back into Bruges again. What I noticed as well is some of those sort of older beer houses, really, really nice, but they have got stairs that, if you're not careful, you could really come a cropper on them, especially after a couple of those strong beers. But yeah, we just came back to Bruges, had one more beer, and then wandered back to the van. And then yesterday, it was a big working day. We've driven into France. We're only about 20 minutes away from the Eurotunnel. And yes, that does mean that after pretty much 9 months, now we were hoping to finish off today in Montreuil, where we started this whole 9-month trip in the snow. If you remember that, I'll stick a link up here. But it was just working out a little bit too logistically challenging to head south, and especially because this one here had a full day of work yesterday. So we're just hunkered down in this little campsite about 20 minutes from Calais, and that's where we're heading to now. Now, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be sort of exploring, well, I'm going to be exploring Scotland, and then I'm obviously going to be back in Ireland in various bits and pieces. But we will, at some point over the next month and a bit or so, do a bit of a recap, especially on Greece, because as I'm sure you guessed, if you watched our Greece playlist, we absolutely loved Greece and Slovenia, of course. It's been a fantastic 9 months. Not without its challenges, not least this damn thing here, or the broken clutches and stuff. But no, it's been a fantastic 9 months. It can be easy sometimes to focus on some of the negatives, the clutch and the various bits and pieces and stuff, and especially now that we're coming into sort of the winterish months and it's getting darker at night and colder and a bit wetter. But no, we had an absolutely fantastic time.
And I think a testament to that is, as much as I want to see my family and friends, I don't want to go back to the UK. So that shows you how much, despite all the challenges.
We are just about to record a little piece off camera that Nicola's going to be talking to her future self, reminding herself that she loves doing this. So when we come to jump back in the van in late January, after she's had like several months lying on a proper bed, I can go, look, past Nicola really wants to go travelling.
Several months. No, we're still going to be in the van for a lot of the time. Yeah, unfortunately, Nigel's mum and dad's, they don't have anywhere to put us up, so we still have to sleep in the van.
We're driveway idiots, basically.
But no, it's been amazing. Got some wonderful memories, as always. Met some fantastic people on the road, which you always do when you travel in the van. So hi to everyone we've met. Thank you for making this year amazing again.
For now, it's the short drive to the Eurotunnel. Go jump on that metal thing, go get some gas over in the UK, and then back to Nicola's mum's. Well guys, once again, thanks a lot for following along, and until next time, just me up in Scotland.
I'm staying with my mum for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So I will be making the most of a big bed. But I'll miss Scotland. And I'll miss Nigel, obviously. But bye for now anyway, on that note.
All right guys, take care. Bye-bye.